What's up, guys? It's your girl Megan, and I'm back at it again with a little video. I don't have much time to live, so I'm gonna be leaving at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna hop on here and try to see what I can do. Sorry if you hear my music playing. I'm listening to music, but as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about a little bit about my family. As you can see by the picture of my father, and the bottom has a picture of us when we were younger, my mom and dad. And as y'all can see, I am half white, half Hispanic. And hold on, what's my phone? So I can turn it down. Please don't do that. Anyways, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So I am half white, half Hispanic. Um, as you can see in the picture, my dad is in prison. And all the pictures that you see right there is all that he had done in there. He worked in there, and all the stuff that you see, he built it with himself with his hands. Hold on, quick. I'm talking about your grandpa. Hold on. And I grew up right here. I grew up without a father until my stepdad came in my life. I was 6. I was 6 years old, and no one knows this about me on social media. Just my husband and my family. When I was 6 years old, I had got molested by my real dad. And I grew up not having a dad because he was in jail for not for me, but for other girls, because the other girls had came forward. I didn't because I was young. Well, long story short, I haven't had my dad in my life for a very long time. Um, I have recently, well, maybe a few years back, started talking to my dad again. Sorry, my husband's asleep. Anyways, I started talking to my dad again. I had wanted to go see him in prison. The first time I saw him, he was here in Corpus, and I chickened out. I got scared, so I didn't go that day. The next time I had went, they had moved him out of Corpus. I'm not gonna say where he's at right now because I don't know, whatever. But he had left Corpus, and I had went the drive with my grandma, with his mom, to go see him, and it was pretty hard to see him because at the time I was still young. I was in my teens at this time, and I couldn't see him physically, like contact. I had to see him through the window. And by the time I turned 18, I got to see him in contact with visits to where we could hug, all that stuff. And it was a really nice visit and stuff. But I haven't seen my dad in person for about, I could say, since my son's been born. The last time I saw my father um, in person, I was pregnant with my son. And I had saw my dad through a contact video call. Sorry, my phone's going off. A video call on the laptop, and he got to meet my son then. But my son was about maybe 3, maybe 4. My son's 5 now, so it's been a very long time for that as well. I do talk to him here and there on the phone, but I haven't heard from him for a few weeks because my phone has been disconnected. I just recently got my phone back on. Yeah. But it's very hard for me because I had lost a father, but I had gained a father, if that makes sense, because I had got my stepdad in my life. My stepdad had raised me since I was the kid all the way up until I moved out when I was 18. And they still do a lot for me. Him and my mom do as well, do a lot for me. And it's just hard growing up without a father figure until my stepdad came around. And yeah, I did do a lot of mistakes. I did very bad mistakes. I got in trouble a lot. I ran away a lot. I got locked up one time. I went to juvie one time for doing something stupid. I was holding something for somebody, and I got the fault for it. Sorry, my cat. But anyways, and so I've done stupid things in my life. But when I got with my husband, I've been with him forever since we were kids too. But when we actually got to the stage to where we matured and grew up and stuff, and then we got our family, we had got fully married, and we grew up pretty much. And now my life's 100,000% better. I still I still have my stepdad in my life. I still do. Him and my mom are married. They've been together for 13 years. And I want to appreciate them. I want to thank them for raising me. I know I was a handful, and I know I put y'all through a lot, and I'm very sorry for that. But not everybody knows my story, so this is my story of me coming out telling y'all about my family. My mom, she tried her best. I mean, there's times where she did fail, and there is times that she succeeded. But that's every person in life. You have your falls, and you have your doubts, and you have your achievements. Like me, I have my faults, my achievements, my whatever, And I just want to thank them for believing in me, for for raising me, for making me become a better person than I am. I'm a great mom. I mean, I'm not, like how people say I'm not super mom, whatever. I'm not the best mom. I mean, I am the best, but not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not all that. I'm trying to say, but I do my best. My son can tell you I'm the best mom he's had. We all love each other with 1,000%, and and like I said, I did grow up without a father until my stepdad came in the picture. I have two brothers, and my brothers basically helped me get through us not having our father, our biological father. Especially my second oldest brother, which is Gabriel. Me and him are really close. He helped me through a lot, even though he was really shy. He didn't really talk much to people that he didn't know, but like me and his family, he would talk to us. But when we went to school together, and we went to school, he helped me through it. Secretly helped me through it without people hearing him talk, but he helped me through it, and I appreciate my brother as well. He helped me through a lot of things when I was growing up. And my oldest brother, he was there for me, but he'd have done stupid things before too. So um, we had lived in Fire Bluff when we were younger, and it's when my father had got locked up, and my brother threatened to blow up the police department, and so we had to move away from Fire Bluff for a while. My dad got locked up, and I'm back in Fire Bluff now. So we didn't fully get kicked out of Fire Bluff because I'm back now. But anyways, I haven't heard from my dad for a while because my phone was disconnected. But he's supposed to call me today. Whenever he calls my grandma, I don't know when that will be. But when he calls my grandma, he knows how I feel about the situation. And I have asked him before, why did he do it? And he never gave me an actual answer. He just said, oh, I didn't. And so your mom just said this, your mom just said that. But I know because it was my body. I know what happened that day. Just because I was 6 years old don't mean I don't remember. I remember that day. And I can get into details because, it does hurt bad. And most of it is I depend on men in a way because I never had that father figure besides my stepdad. So my husband's dad, I consider him as a father figure as well. So I look up to him a lot as well. And he's helped us a lot as well too. So it's not like basically I'm drowning basically because I have all this emotion, hate, love, everything built up inside that I've never actually got to sit here and express my feelings. And it's hard. I mean, I've tried to explain it to my husband, but he doesn't fully he wouldn't fully know how it feels because he's not me, and none of y'all are me. So y'all will understand kind of how I feel, but not fully how I feel. But losing a father to going to prison for when you're younger, it's hard. It's really hard. And my father has 35 years in prison. And he's only been there for like since 2009. So if you add the math from 2009 to now, been there for a while. And I mean, he constantly gets denied for parole because he had repeated the charge. So they're saying that he's not basically safe to be here in the world. And I don't blame them. I mean, he is safer where he's at than being out here, because there are people out here that wants to harm him, and he's safer in there than being out here. Because if he comes out here, he will get harmed, and he will get, from the other people that he's done it to, his family. And I hate to say that because he is my father and I do love him. Because the reason is because I have forgave him. Because God says forgive your enemies and love your enemies. And I have to forgive. And no matter how bad it hurts me to say that, I forgave my father. And I go through struggles. My mother-in-law, rest her soul, rest in peace, she helped me through a lot as well. She was the best. I mean, I consider her as my mom because she was the best. And there was times where I had meltdowns and she was there for me. Even when I had my ups and downs with my own mom, she was there for me. And I miss her a lot. She had died from cancer, so a few years back. And it's hard because I was real close to her. And it's just, you have someone that you love so much, and when they're gone, it hurts. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry, guys. I'm trying not to. But I guess that's why I always depend on people, because I never had a father figure. So I try to hold on to what I have. It's like I'm lovable. Every person comes in my life, I love them, I cherish them, I hold on to them. Yeah, I do pick fights, I do become a bitch sometimes, but it's just because I'm scared to lose the people that I have, because I've already lost so much. And I have lost my grandpa a long time ago to cancer as well. And his birthday just recently passed on the 28th. And it's just hard when those times do come, because you think about them a lot. And you think about, well, what could you have done differently, or what could have you done to help? And you know that it's not really your fault, but you wish you could have something to help heal them and stuff. But it's part of life, and we can't control when God wants us, and we just have to ride the roller coaster and wait our turn. But that's pretty much my story. And a few of my exes had abused me, so I had gone through that abuse. I have gone through sexual abuse with my exes and physical abuse, and my husband got me out of all of that. And I appreciate my husband for it. My husband's my everything. My son's my everything. And I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for my mom and stepdad. I'm grateful for my father-in-law. And I was grateful for my mother-in-law who passed away a few years back. And that's all I had time for today, guys, because I do have to wake up my husband because we do have to go somewhere. But if y'all want to know more about my life and my story, don't hesitate to comment in the chat, guys. You're more welcome to ask any question you want, as long as it's not hate. And I'll be gladly answer y'all's questions. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a post every time I post. And I will see y'all in the next video. And hopefully it's a more happier video. But if it's another video like this, I don't mind it. I will go ahead and do it for you guys. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as well as my supporters. And I'm happy y'all are my supporters and y'all here for me. And I can't wait to hear from y'all if y'all have questions. So we love you guys and we'll see y'all on the next video.
You want to give us a bug somewhere?